Hello, and welcome to the first episode of the Sanguine Show, a show where I'm probably higher than you are. Now, today we have two special guests, REDPROMETHAZINE and BLOODLVST, here to promote their new upcoming project, Bloody Promethazine 3, or BP3 for short. Now, before we get started with that, I would just like to say, if you could, or you'd like to see more of this, or like the show, concept, idea, please just, put a like down there, put a comment down there, subscribe if you feel like it. If you have any ideas for, how to make the show better or people you might want to see on the show, please feel free to comment. And other than that, just please enjoy and welcome to the show. All right. So, one of the first questions I want to ask you guys and just kind of start this interview is just some basic, questions about your starts in music and where you got your inspirations from and stuff like that. So if you just want to start, Ashton, where would you say your start was in music, and what would you say your biggest inspiration was?
Well, like when I started out, I was just fucking around making like garage band stuff on my phone, like stupid beats. They weren't that good. But like then I can't remember. It was what year was it? It was like 2020,
It was like 2021.
2021. Yeah, you got FL Studio and then we recorded that song. What was that song
Because
called?
we made this with no effort.
Oh yeah, it was
Jalen.
with me, you, and Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a banger, dude.
All right, so Landon, same question to you then. Where would you say you started in music, and then where would you say your inspiration was for that music?
Growing up, music was a huge part of my life. Nathan can vouch, like I used to always freestyle at school, in elementary school, like middle school. Like I loved like freestyling because I used to watch like 8 Mile and like the Biggie biopic movie and stuff. And I was like huge into that stuff. I loved like rap. I grew up on stuff, hearing shit like
You actually knew the fucking
hearing shit. Yeah, hearing shit like Lil Wayne and Waka Flocka and fucking. I remember Chief Keef was like blowing up in like 2012 and shit. Like, and grew up on like Biggie, like Nas and shit like that. I didn't start until 2017. I remember one day it was me and my friend. It was Devin. We were playing COD, and I was like, dude, I was listening to Logic's album Under Pressure. Such a good album. People hate on Logic now, which is like valid, I guess. But back then, Logic used to be good.
I'll say
Yeah,
Logic
he
is
was
definitely
good.
an early rage baiter for sure. He's definitely like just because of how he, I wouldn't say he necessarily was a, you know, out or I can't think of the word, but a outlier, but definitely a classic.
Yeah, because I used to listen to all of his like old Young Sinatra shit. Because like I was like a trick shotter on Call of Duty, so like I was always watching FaZe Clan montages, and I used to play Logic. But I remember I would come in from school every day, and I'd listen to Under Pressure, his album. His album Under Pressure is his best. And I remember I was talking, I was like, dude, I love music, and like I freestyle, like I'd be rapping and stuff. I was like, dude, why don't we just make music? Like, why don't we just do it? And so me and Devin, we already had microphones because we did YouTube. I was doing YouTube before I started like rapping, quote unquote, before making music. And so I had all the stuff that I needed. Started off on Audacity, and then found a FL Studio crack for FL Studio 11.
Damn.
FL Studio 12 was like the latest installment,
shit. Yeah,
but
cracked
I got
it, yeah.
I cracked 11
Yeah, I
because people
remember.
vouched for 11 because 11 was like really good.
Yeah, I remember what that shit looks like.
So yeah, that was like 2017. I was 13, 21 now. Yeah, everybody that I grew up with, listening to, they're like my main inspirations and stuff. And throughout the years, I gained more inspiration from stuff that I hear.
I was gonna say, do you guys have like I wouldn't say like let's just say a top three of like the biggest people who kind of you draw inspiration from within your own music, not just like inspiration from within, creating music, but like when it comes to your sound. And then again, you do have a unique sound, but like where did that come from exactly? If you can't pinpoint it, to give me maybe one or two, but where would you say that kind of lies?
I feel like I feel like we could separate this into two different things because even though your Bloodlust, like that's like your main thing, but like you do separate stuff from like the BP series.
Yeah, it's not
And,
like it's different type of music.
outside-
I make a different type of music.
Outside-
than
yeah,
this.
and, like,
yeah.
We're not talking
and,
like
like-
BP3 just yet.
And like outside of like REDPROMETHAZINE, I'm a different person. REDPROMETHAZINE is just like the alias for like,
Yeah.
my other side of me,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
like-
So like the inspirations for both sides of me are different. Go ahead.
So yeah, we can get more into the BP3 side of that stuff later, but I mean more each of your individual sounds, your own music. Like, what would you say your biggest inspirations are for that specifically?
Well, Cardi was definitely a reason like I got into like rap and shit. Him and Chief Keef, because I like Lil B, because Lil B just says whatever he wants, and I'm all for that, bro.
Basically.
I be saying whatever I want to. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
For the REDPROMETHAZINE side, huge inspirations. SGP.
Oh, I forgot about SGP. God damn it, bro.
SGP is up there because SGP like created the underground sound. Like you got people like Acid Soulja and people of that nature.
out.
Yeah. And like people and like Lil B, like they do like the whole bass thing, like the bass sound.
Yeah, bro, we gotta revive being fucking bass.
Like SGP is like the pioneer, like the Raider Clan days shit because he was
Old Black Cray, bro.
yeah, like old Black Cray. Black Cray is like
Fucking,
SGP
yeah, Raider Clan,
and
bro.
Black Cray and shit like that is like the REDPROMETHAZINE inspiration for sure. Like that's where I draw a lot of it from.
Yeah, I agree.
And then like my actual music aside from like REDPROMETHAZINE, can't even name, dude. So many. I'm inspired by a lot of people. Like
And that's fair. That's fair. I just wanted to
Huge.
see if you guys like individually had any differences for at least your inspiration when it comes to, like I said, your individual music and stuff like that.
Like, fuck, my bad. I was about to say like I dead ass cannot name someone I think I like sound like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's
and like I
actually
said,
hard
you
to
guys-
pinpoint that.
Yeah, you guys both have very unique sounds and like very underground sounds. So like not necessarily somebody who directly like inspires your music per se, but more just like where you kind of what roots that like your music kind of has, like where exactly the sound kind of progressed from.
Yeah, literally like
Yeah.
everything I
yes,
said
yeah.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You guys already answered that. So we will move on to our next question, which is when it comes to, and again, this isn't just with BP3, this is just, asking you guys with, your music experience and stuff like that. What would you say is your least and most favorite part about making music? And again, this doesn't just go for BP3, this goes for any of your individual projects or any other collaborations. What is the least and most favorite thing about making the music?
So like people I've looked up to and shit and like my scene. I've worked with
Definitely,
like a few of them. A lot of them I fuck with like heavy, but like a few of them, bruh, like I just got done dirty before, like
yeah.
I don't know, because they think I'm like easy to like scam or something, some shit
but,
like that.
Obviously, shit like that's gonna happen, but like it's still the main. I feel like at least from what you've talked about with me and stuff like that, like the main thing with that is just like it just kind of like zaps you of motivation because it's just like, well, shit. Like,
Yeah, I'll do better than that.
Exactly.
Nah, like I'd say my highs obviously is working on BP3 with fucking REDPROMETHAZINE,
So you would say like your highs are like working with
because that's
others
like my
and-
favorite shit to record, bruh.
Yeah. I mean, making anything with your boys, whether it's music or anything else, is always going to be,
Or like when I was like first starting out, like the stew sessions me and Jay would have in his room, that shit hit different, bro. We'd be like fried as fuck rapping about some stupid shit.
yeah, y'all would pull up to my crib and then we'd be making whatever. Like,
Yeah.
y'all would slide to my crib every day.
Dude, we would push out some songs too, bro.
I remember my dad, I did some shit. My dad was like pissed the fuck off about it. And he knew that my boys would be over all the time. And he was just like, he's like, hell no. He's like, you can't have nobody around. Like, I know you, and I think I'll remember that. I can't remember what I did, but something was fun. I don't know. He got pissed off and he didn't want me out the house. Nothing. I was supposed to stay in the house, and then I remember y'all would come over when he was at work, and we'd record. And I'm like, yo, my dad's coming home from work.
Bro, I don't even think I like knew.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bro, what the
This shit's funny, but the like low points of making music has to be motivation.
Yeah. 100%.
Finding like you can know what you want to do, but if you don't have the motivation or like the passion, it's so hard to do. Like, because making music is draining, especially like when you know that you want to do it and you have something in your head, like you have a vision, and you just don't have like you don't have it in you to like execute it at the moment.
Because we don't have like a ton of people to like work with and shit.
And
like,
plus, I mean, I don't like
we all
working with
mix
people
our own
like
shit.
a lot either. Like, I hate working with people and shit. I just like doing my own thing, and so I have to solely rely on like the motivation of myself. But then like, the high points is having a vision in my head for how I want something to sound, and I can make it sound like that no matter what.
100%.
Like, I love being able to make something sound like what I can hear it in my head.
Seeing it come to like life in front of you.
Yeah, because like I feel like I'm very creative, like musically and like with anything else.
Oh, yeah.
So I can just think of something and then I can make it reality, and that's like the best part. Like hearing a beat or like making a beat, and I can just come up with a melody immediately. I'm like, this shit's smooth. Like,
Dude, that's how I felt when Bloody in the Club came out, bro.
That
song, that's like my favorite song I've ever made.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, and to kind of piggyback off what you said earlier too, like, you are your worst own enemy in a lot of those situations where like it's just you have to give that final push to kind of make something or do something, and that's something that everyone struggles with in their daily lives. When it comes to like a hobby or something that you're passionate about, it hits a lot harder because you really want to do that, but like just that final push is just so hard. But to kind of round out these kind of more personalized questions about you guys' music careers and stuff like that, I just want to ask if there was one kind of dream collaboration of yours, and like if there was one kind of dream, and not even just like collaboration, but like project that you just want to make, what would that be, and or who would you do it with?
Well, me and REDPROMETHAZINE talked about this before, but we would call it Planet of the Bass, and it'd be hosted by fucking Gangsta Grills, bro.
yeah,
That's like anything hosted by Gangsta Grills is like
we
some
had
dream shit,
I remember years ago, before like BP3 was even like in our eyes, when we were creating the second installment of the series, we also created a side project called Planet of the Bass, because like we've been in like the bass music scene a long time. Like, we fuck with that
Dude,
shit.
that's a fire ass title.
And we were gonna make the cover art like the Planet of the Apes movie cover art, but like we're like the apes and we're like dripped out and like all this other shit. And we were gonna have everybody that we knew on it. It was gonna be a whole big like Odd Future type thing. Like, we were gonna have everybody on it, like some oldie shit. Like, everybody was gonna be on it. And I've always wanted to have something hosted by DJ Drama, Gangsta Girls Mixtape. That's been a huge like thing for me. And then I have other people I want to collaborate with, but it would be so sick to have like something hosted for Gangsta Girls Mixtape.
Of course. Let's see, I mean, is there anybody else, like, maybe, I guess, more personal, like,
Or like an action, like
I'm
a
saying, like, individually, is there any
actual
kind of
people that like you want to collab with?
like. Does it have to be realistic? Be realistic or fucking anybody?
Anybody.
I'm trying to think of something like really out there.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, Landon, do you have yours ready a while?
Yeah, I mean,
I have mine.
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Fucking Chino from Deftones.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
That'd be fire.
They're dropping a new album.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that's coming out. Isn't that coming out?
I think it's soon. It's soon. It
It's
looks.
coming out in the fall.
I think they dropped the single.
Yeah.
Oh wait, today's Friday.
I think so. I haven't listened to it yet, but I definitely will have to. But
That would just be a crazy ass song though. Like, I can imagine what it would sound like.
Oh yeah, dude. I can. Yeah. moving on then, Landon, you said you had yours ready.
Yeah. Controversial in today's climate,
I already know.
but
Yep.
ever since I was a kid, I didn't mention this when I talked about like completely forgot to mention it, but like for like inspirations and everything, Kanye West has always been a huge inspiration. Like I said, controversial, whatever.
No, Landon, I was going to say, not to interrupt you, but to set the record straight, we're talking about Kanye West, not Ye.
The Kanye West.
Yeah, Kanye.
Like
college
I grew up,
dropout.
yes, like I grew up like hearing Kanye, like college dropout, graduation, late registration,
Kids
like,
See Ghosts.
like 808s and Heartbreak.
Yeah,
Like
808s
I grew up on that stuff. Like I'd never heard something like that before. So, and in my opinion, the greatest producer of all time. I've always wanted to collaborate with him, whether it was producing or on the same song together, anything. He was always my number one. I got a wide range of people that I would just love to collab with. He was always top one. Drake. I mean, Drake's like a big mainstream person.
Yeah.
Drake's tough. I would like to create with Drake. Who else can I think? Oh, Mike Dean.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's a goat producer too.
I would kill to have an album executively produced by Mike
That'd
Dean.
be. Oh my god.
Mike Dean is the synth
the
god.
goat. Yes,
Like
yes.
Mike Dean is amazing. I remember hearing the 90210 guitar solo for the first time, and it like blew my fucking mind. Like Mike Dean is a god,
Bro, and he's still like old. Plus,
Mike Dean's
still doing it.
Yeah, Mike Dean's still doing it. He has still got it, and I would love to work with Mike Dean. That would be a dream. There's so many people. But I feel like it'd be Kanye, like Mike Dean, said somebody else. And then I would also like to collab with Pink Panthers.
Of course.
Amazing producer, amazing artist. Introduced me to like D&B, like the whole D&B shit, because you know, like drum and bass.
A lot of people to that.
Yeah,
Like drum
low
and-
key.
Drum and bass.
I already knew
and
about
yeah,
drum
well,
and
yeah, I like
bass.
knew about it.
Brought a lot of people into it. I'd
Yeah,
say.
I knew about it, but like I didn't deep dive into it until I heard her in 2020 or 2021. She like popularized the whole like UK garage, like drum and bass sound, and like I said, phenomenal producer. Like it inspired me to start making beats again, and just a huge fan of her projects and everything. I'd like to work with her as well. And Kate Tronada, I really fuck with Kate Tronada. Just I have a lot of creative people that I would love to work with, like mesh our creativity.
Oh yeah.
Dude, nah. I would want to work with fucking Skrillex.
Oh,
That would go hard as fuck, dude.
Dude,
Skrillex he's goated, bro.
oh yeah.
Skrillex is yeah.
He has shit with Blade that goes hard as
Yeah.
fuck.
Dude, yeah, I mean shit, I would collab with Blade, Young Lean.
Oh yeah,
Echo
anyone
2K.
in fucking Sad Boys or
Like Echo 2K is so good.
Dude,
and
DJ Billy Boy.
Yeah, and like
Thai Boy Digital.
I've like mapped it out too, because I'll go online and like rip stems from like a song from these people and to create like an open verse, and then I'll like rap on it. I'll rap on an open verse on a song that they already have out, just to see how it would
I'd be
sound.
doing that too.
Yeah, I have to lay it out just to see how it would mesh. There's a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah. All right. So, to break away from the questions about, your more individual stuff and get into more about BP3 and that project and some of the history of it and stuff like that. The first question that I have to ask, and it might be a hard one to answer, but I just kind of want to get out of the way for, the people who have been listening since BP1 and stuff like that. What was, and again, if it's, too much to share, just tell me, but what was the main reason for such a long gap between BP2 and BP3?
Well, I stopped making music for 2 years because I lost all my fucking motivation.
Yeah, he took a break for a while.
Not even a break.
It was like a leave, dude. And I'm
know
gonna
why I
say
did
it was the
that.
same for me. The gap between BP3 is we didn't intend for the wait to be this long.
I was going through some shit.
Yeah, and I was as well. I had a lot of personal projects that I was working on, and barely I dropped a project called Introvert at the end of 2022. I think it was at the end of 2022.
Great album, by the way. If you haven't listened to it, go check it out.
And like, it's weird because, I don't know, at the same time, me and him kind of just, like, fell off of, like, the passion. Like, I lost a lot of passion for music after what I went through, and I couldn't find the spark. I kept trying to hop on a beat and record, and I would record like 2, 3, 4 bars. And I'd be like, all right, fuck this. And I would scrap it. Like, I couldn't find the spark, and I felt like I was done. I thought it was over. Like, many times I kept being like, dude, this is like fucked. Like, this is the only thing I'm passionate about. And I just lost it.
Dude, I'm sorry, but
good.
I was dead ass, like, not gonna make music again. Like, BP3, this got me, like, back into everything.
I remember you were talking about that.
Yeah, I wanted to, like, just quit.
And I think that, like, I'm excited
Because I haven't done
because
it.
of this.
I haven't done it in, like, so long.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went and actually started doing it. I was like, why the fuck did I stop?
Oh, yeah. And, like, personally, just because I've known you guys forever, you guys are very close friends of mine, just seeing that kind of spark back in both of you has been really cool. Because, like, I remember when y'all, like, we were talking about earlier, you guys would be over at Landon's house or Jay's house recording, like,
Yeah, would you lock the fuck in?
videos and shit like that. And, like, I didn't see that for a while because you guys, like you both said, you were going through a lot of personal stuff, a lot of just working through stuff, just, maturing.
Trying to
stuff.
figure shit out. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And, like, especially now, because I know you guys are at a point where, like, I'm just excited to see where this leads now from BP3, whether or not, not saying
Or I'm not
BP4,
stop. No,
or,
that's not. I don't
or
think that's gonna
Planet of the
happen.
Base finally getting realized or something like that.
That
but,
might
like,
happen. That might happen.
Planet of the Base has a high
It's a
likelihood of
possibility.
happening, but a BP4, we don't. As
It
of
needs
right
to be
now,
a trilogy.
Yeah, out of for everybody that's watching this that listens to us, BP3 is the end of the trilogy.
Yeah.
Like, we always we didn't intend for it to, like, go as long as it did. That's the thing. We
Yeah,
made
facts. Well, weren't we only gonna make one?
Yeah, we made BP1 in
2021.
in 2021
Yeah.
in the summer. We made it in the summer of 2021, and we hung out all the time. We were always getting fucked up. We were always getting faded. We're just chilling in the crib, and we're like, dude, we should make a second one because everybody liked the first one.
Yeah.
And so we made the second one. Fantastic album. And our original roadmap for the BP series, because we dropped BP1 in 2021, BP2 came out December 2022 on Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas.
It was
yeah.
intended to come out months before that.
Oh yeah, did I don't know.
I think we were.
Excuse me.
I think
what
we were,
happened?
yeah, I think we were going to drop it on Halloween, but
I don't know what happened.
we pushed it back to Christmas because we were lazy.
Yeah, probably.
We would link up. We would link up in my crib. We'd smoke and chill, and then we'd just be like, yo, all right, we're going to have to record another day.
Yeah.
So, but then our original intention for BP3 was to drop Halloween of 2023.
Oh yeah.
The whole like aura and like style of our projects.
It's evil, dude.
It's like it's like evil. It's
Very
like dark.
dark,
It's
evil,
like
yeah.
dark, but
Depressing.
it's like hype, and it's like in your face and
Aggressive,
shit.
yeah,
And we
very
were like,
aggressive.
a Halloween release would like fit this shit because like it would be so perfect. It came around and we didn't even start. We didn't start at all. And then 2024 came around and we were going to push for a 2024 release.
Oh yeah.
We recorded a song that's on the project now that I completely scrapped. We recorded that. I think we just looked. When was it? It was
But
like
true
February.
slips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was February 2024. We recorded that. I was like, all right, we need to start.
Yeah, that's
working
an
on this.
old ass song. That's not new at all.
And I was like, we need to start working on the project. And then so we recorded that, and then like I kind of like didn't fuck with it, or it didn't like fit my vision of how the album should sound.
yeah, and I kind of agree because like it does sound a
You're
little.
different.
It sounds
You
a
guys
little
are in
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different.
You were in a
and-
different mindset during that time,
and then-
like different.
So
And it's
I
a good
scrapped
single,
it,
though.
and I was like, all right, we need to start from the ground up. And we pushed for 2024. It didn't happen. And just not even 2 weeks ago, I don't even think it was more than 2 weeks ago. I hit him up.
Dude, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it was
dude,
like-
we got this shit done fast
We
as fuck.
plus that's another thing. Speaking of getting it done
We
fast,
just recorded that.
we
shit.
also didn't want to force the project out and have it be trash. We didn't want to drop something we didn't want to force drop something
yeah,
like quick.
just because people wanted it.
Yeah, just because people wanted it and because we need to get this weight off our shoulders. We wanted to actually have our heart in it.
That's where BP started, was just you guys just, wanting to make music together and just making a project together. And like, that's what it still is now. It's just you guys coming together and wanting to make a project.
Yeah.
Make something like
Yeah.
that you both want to.
Yeah, we didn't want to. We love the BP series more than like any work.
That's
we've
my
ever done.
favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite music I've made.
Yeah, it's my favorite work. And I didn't want to just throw it in the gutter. I didn't want to end the trilogy on some trash.
Yeah, and it has to be a trilogy. We can't make two of them.
Yeah,
And that was going to be a later question of mine about like BP4 or like the possibilities of further Bloody Promethazine.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Sorry to cut you off, but
yeah, you're good.
even if I would have like quit music,
Mm-hmm.
I still would have done BP3 probably.
yeah.
Like, but I'm
I
not
feel
quitting.
like
I'm not quitting
Even
music.
if you guys didn't fully have the drive to like completely, release and like make
Like, it was
BP3,
gonna
like,
happen
it was
no
gonna
matter
happen
what.
regardless. You guys were
Yeah.
gonna do something
Yeah.
like that would,
Like, even if I quit music for like
Exactly.
mad years,
Yeah.
we would have
It
came
was
back and made it.
inevitable.
Every artist has like their baby, like their like project or like something like that's like their child.
Would you
like,
say it's your?
Well, that was
I feel like it's a very.
was
strong
that my
word.
my first full length project was
yeah,
Bloody
because you dropped
Promethazine.
something.
I dropped shit after it.
I think you dropped something before it that had like 2 songs on it. You dropped like little EPs with like 2.
Well, no, the 2-song EP was after that. I'm pretty sure that was
Okay.
after that.
But yeah, so we
I can't remember.
back
It's
to like
old.
the original. Like we pushed it back. We kept pushing it back more and more and more and more and more. And then just recently, like not even 2 weeks ago, I hit him up and I was like, dude, we gotta get this shit. I feel like I'm ready. Like, are you ready? And he was like, yeah. He was like, dude, I'm ready to get this shit like working. And we labbed. We found some great instrumentals that matched the vibe of how we wanted to sound. We already pre-wrote everything because originally we would just punch in. We would just say whatever. Mm-hmm. But this time it was actually a fully structured thing.
We had like demos and everything.
Yeah, we had full demos that we were sending back and forth until we could link up in person because both installments 1 and 2 were made in person. Right now I'm out of the state for some stuff, so I wanted it to be made together because that's how the original 2 were
like
made.
I'm not trying to send you stems.
Yeah, it's not the same working
It's a
like
different
that.
feeling, yeah.
So, but thank God, just before the filming of this interview, we have concluded the sessions. It's
We're
all
all
recorded.
done.
It's all recorded. And now when I go back home to my studio, I'm gonna mix it, make it sound like BP, and then we're getting it prepared. It's gonna release on July 30th,
Yep.
2025.
July 30th.
July 30th.
July
That's-
30th.
Y'all don't gotta wait long.
This might be out by the time it comes out. By the time this comes out, this will probably be out, or it's gonna be
Yeah.
out afterwards. So if you already heard it, then shit, it's lit. But yeah, we focused on the July 30th release date because that marks the 4-year anniversary of BP1.
Yeah, it's like a Wednesday. It's a little weird, but like
I thought it was like a Thursday.
it's
Well, it's Wednesday going into Thursday. Yeah, it's a 29th.
Yeah, it's a
and
Wednesday.
So yeah, the 30th is when it drops because, like I said, it's the 4-year anniversary of the first installment.
I think it's a Wednesday.
And it's crazy that the first one was even made that long. Like I remember it like it was
Or
yesterday.
I'll go back and look at like my old music, and I won't like. I can't believe I was making shit like that long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't know. We like pioneered some shit, dude.
Real quick, before we move on to talking more about BP3, we've kind of reached somewhat of the halfway point in this video, and I want to mention that if you've made it halfway through this video, stick around to the end, because a certain segment that we are going to be doing on the Sanguine Show is after every interview, we will have our guest in a special production music video that will be featured on our channel only for a certain set of time, and then will be released individually after a certain set of time. So stick around for that at the end of the video. Now, to then piggyback off of what you guys were saying, with BP3, where would you say, like, looking back on BP1 and BP2, what would you say the biggest difference is between BP1, BP2, and BP3?
It's a great question. I feel like we both feel the same. BP 1 and 2 are both very similar,
Yeah.
but BP 2 sounded
I was
more modernized and like
Yeah.
polished.
I'm not trying to cut
No, you're good.
you out, but like BP1, like we knew what we were doing, but it was like a little experimental. BP2, like we knew the sound and we locked in with that sound. It's really like polished.
BP1 was like it wasn't sloppy, but the way that
And we had
trying
like
shit out.
we didn't even do features on that. We had like individual songs. Like
yeah, I remember we structured it in the way
it was like a
that-
split.
Yeah, we structured it. It had 5 songs. 3 were me and him, and then we had 2 solo songs. And then we went to BP2, and we were like, all right, so we were like, are we going to do some solo or anything? And we were just like, nah, fuck it. This is all us. Like, no solo songs. This is just all us right here. And then BP3, it's all us again. There's no
solos.
No nothing. Because like he said, BP1 was very experimental. We were playing around in the pool. Like, we were playing around with the sound. Figuring it out, trying to master it the best we could. And by the time BP2 came around, it was mastered for sure. Very polished and very good project. And
BP3,
on the other hand, I wouldn't say BP3 is different.
but it's like really polished.
It's a huge mixture of, I'll say this, BP1 and BP2, take their beat selections, mix it into one, and then take BP2's verses, like take the subject matter and things like that, put it on the BP3, but it's darker. BP3 takes a very dark turn in terms of like comparing it to the first 2. The first 2 are like I said, very high,
there's
like,
more
in your face.
more meaning in BP3.
It's
I was gonna say,
it's very flagrant.
And that again ties into where you guys were at during that break. You know, like you guys went through a lot. And not to get into it, but like you both struggled with so much during that time that like it almost would be a crime not to bring that out into BP3 with just how the BP projects are and how, you know, dark and kind of aggressive they are to get those emotions out, you know, like, and that's what I'm excited to see in this project, because I haven't even heard it yet. Obviously, that's still not been, you know, completed, but like that's what I'm hoping that you guys really kind of draw it out on, is just that kind of that pain, you know, that you know, this, not, I don't want to say suffering, but just kind of drawing out on that and putting that directly into the music.
That's a good way. That's a good way.
That's
Suffering is a great way to
yeah.
put it, because BP3, the way that we structured BP3, originally it was only going to be 5 songs. Truly Slips was scrapped. But I was like, for the last project, let's throw it on here.
Yeah, we needed a single to get people.
Yeah, we dropped it as a single, and we decided to throw it in a project for 6 songs, so people had a little extra.
And it'll be longer than BP2.
It is longer. And
I think so.
The first half of BP3 is, like I said, it's more of like a BP1, BP2 mixture of just like straight flagrant, like in your face, like all this shit. And then the second half of BP3 takes a turn for the worse. Like it's a dark, it takes a dark turn. It really elaborates on the shit that me and him went through when BP3 was supposed to be being made and we didn't get it out. We talk about the struggles that we went through with that, and the whole theme of the project is being stuck in hell. Like we're like trapped in the underworld, like we're stuck in hell, like we can't get out of it. Like we're like the fucking hell sent hitmakers, like we're the hellbound heroes, like we are down there, we are down in hell. We're like,
yeah, that's why I used that fucking Devil May Cry snippet.
Almost like a kind of Dante's Inferno kind of,
yeah,
you know, deep within the, like,
it's very
hell,
it's very DMC like centered, like it's very symbolic to like feeling like you're stuck in hell. It's like mental, like a lot of people can relate. Like there's been a lot of times mentally you feel like you're in hell.
Like Silent Hill is a big inspiration. I took like some of my verses are like I've took inspiration from Silent Hill, because that's like, it's like a manifestation of what's going on in your head, and you're seeing monsters everywhere and shit. Yeah, like the fog.
It's us. It's the second half is basically us navigating through the fog, and we're in hell. We don't know if we're gonna get out. So can't really say if it ends well or if it ends bad. You'll just have to hear it to figure it out.
I can't wait for y'all to hear this shit.
Bounce off of that, and to kind of bounce off what we were talking about earlier, with the idea of future projects. and again, since you're clearly not wanting to
I
hear
already
about
have
the
a
ending
bunch of
of
ideas.
BP3, and we've already talked about the not possibility of BP4 because it's
Yeah,
the entire trilogy,
that's
which,
not happening.
yeah. Um, Now that being said, besides like the obviously the BP3 trilogy or the BP trilogy, is there going to be like future, not necessarily BP product like projects, but like you two collaborating on
Oh,
something
of
together?
Oh
course,
yeah,
of
for sure.
course, of
Okay.
course.
Me and
There's
him
just
have,
no more bloody
yeah,
promethazine.
no.
Okay.
We
So it'll be
talked.
under a different name,
Yeah,
kind of
yes,
idea.
we've talked about it in private a long time ago, like before this whole like random like stint of energy for the last couple of weeks that we created it. We always were like, you know, BP3 is like it's gonna be the end.
Mm-hmm.
The
But
end
it's-
of yeah.
it is the end, but it's not the end of us,
Mm-hmm.
like as like collaborators, because there's not a single person, like even though I have a lot of close friends, I've worked with a lot of people in music, I haven't worked with anybody as much as I did with him in terms of like projects, like
We like learned FL together, basically. Dude.
yeah, like I taught myself FL when I was like 13.
And then did
shit.
you had to like relearn it the one time? I remember that.
Yeah, I like I don't know.
That's what I was talking
yeah,
about.
like
You like relearn.
I had to relearn a lot of stuff, and like I was figuring a lot of stuff out, and then he started making music, so like I put him onto it and like how to do shit.
Yeah, then I got all this shit back
Yeah,
there.
like no, it's not the end of REDPROMETHAZINE and BLOODLVST for sure. We are not done making anything together, whether it's singles or other projects. We've talked about it. We don't know what they will be called. We don't know what they'll sound like, but the book on Bloody Promethazine's story is closing with the third one, and it's opening a window. You gotta close the door to open up a
We
window.
could start
It's
a whole
definitely
nother
the
like
era.
we could start a
Definitely.
whole nother series of something.
Yeah, for all you know, we could
Something
start.
not similar, but something
Yeah,
else.
we could start another trilogy.
Yeah,
of something.
or like just a shit ton, and we never
yeah.
stop making them.
Yeah, but yeah, the book on BP is closing for sure. But it's not the end of us. We will continue to collaborate. I mean, we mesh too perfectly. We click. We just
Yeah, we
can't
like
stop
rap
making good
and
shit.
it's a similar style.
Yeah, like the BP series was just like, I don't know, man. It's
I
like
think you put it perfectly earlier when you said it was kind of like your guys' baby.
Yeah, it's like a
you
con-
kind of
yeah.
started with, and it's grown so much since that.
especially because throughout my career, like I said, I've been doing this since I was 13.
Mm-hmm.
2017, it's 2025, dude. It's been like, what, 8 years almost in August. I've always struggled making full-length projects.
Oh, same.
I would always drop like a 3-song, 4-song EP.
That's
that
all.
was it.
That's what everything I have.
Yeah,
is.
like that's what it is.
I don't
Like
have
making
a full-length album.
project.
I want to.
I just like, I'm a single guy. I like dropping singles.
Yeah, just a
like
shit
making
ton-
a full
just
length
a shit
project.
ton of
I feel
singles.
like I'll be more inclined to do it once I pick up
Yeah.
popularity and like I gain a lot of people like
like
watching
like
me.
your debut album.
And like stuff,
like,
yeah, stuff like that, like or debut mixtape, like shit
Yeah.
like that.
Like when you're about it, like you're signed
But
or
the
some
BP
shit.
series is like the only project
That's
that I've
like-
actually dedicated
Yeah.
to be making a project.
That's like that feels like official, like for
is.
me.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
that's like an official
good
thing.
quality official shit.
It's not something that we just like
It's
throw
not an
together some
EP.
sloppy mess
Yeah.
and call it a project. We put
My
thought and
old
process
shit.
into it. Like we care about it. You know, we take a lot of pride in like the BP series.
And I think that definitely shows in the music too. I think when you genuinely like put effort, because like that's, I wouldn't, with both of you, like, and how you did kind of talk about your musical production and stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't want to see you guys making a full length album because I know that like
I'd exhaust myself. I'm not
exactly,
gonna
I know
lie.
that you guys would like
'cause
both
if
just,
we
like,
have to-
either tire yourselves out, or it would just kind of. I just feel like if you guys really obviously put your minds to it,
Yeah,
each of you
I
could
feel like
clearly
if we
do
had
it
a
and make
really,
it.
really, really solid concept,
Exactly,
we
but,
could do
like,
it. But like,
just
I don't
right
want to
now-
write. I don't want to write 20 songs.
Exactly. It's a lot. It's a lot to put on
I
one
want
person,
to,
but
but
it's a
this
lot.
kind of
It's a
genre,
lot.
because
Yeah,
you
20.
guys
I don't want to.
produce and write your
Yeah,
music,
nah. Listen
so
to
it's-
this. Yeah, I don't want to write 20 songs. I don't want to mix. I don't
Exactly.
want to mix 20 songs. I don't want to
Exactly.
master 20. But like, I do.
This is like
We just gotta get more people to work with and shit.
yeah, and this is completely off topic, but him just saying the mixing stuff.
It's fun. It's just a lot sometimes.
And another thing, I take a lot of pride in like the BP series as well as my own music because it's all engineered by me.
Yeah, same. Except like some of my beats.
Never in my life, aside from like, there was a couple songs like when I started that I had people that I worked with and I'd send them the raw vocals, or like we have a friend who prefers us to send the raw vocals so he can work on them instead. But all of my music is mixed, mastered, engineered by me. And that's what the BP series, when you look under BP1 and BP2, it'll say,
I think
it says engineered or mixed and mastered.
I have it on 2, but I gotta add that to 1. I gotta give
1
it
and
some
2
credit.
are mixed, mastered, engineered all by me, by my bone. Like I'm doing all of it myself. But he also has the same stuff too.
I got input.
Yeah, he has input. I'm not gonna make it sound like it's all on me. He also gives his input, and I'll give my input. Like he'll be like, "Oh, I want it to sound like this," and I'll be like, "Okay, I want this. This part would sound cool if it sounds like this."
Or, like cut this part out.
Yeah, or like this part would sound cool if we added this or added that. It's a collaborative effort, but as far as like engineering and like all that shit goes, I've always done it, and it'll be in the description of BP. BP3 also has a story description.
Oh yeah, we have a whole like bio for that.
We have a whole like bio written for BP3.
Not album, the mixtape.
Yeah, we have a whole bio written for it, but above it will be engineered by REDPROMETHAZINE. But yeah, we have a whole story. It's a whole storyline. It like honestly, I thought about it. If I was rich, I would have somebody turn the BP series into an anime.
An
anime. That's
an animated BP.
Because you could
be sick.
And it'd be like Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it would be like a whole storyline of us, and it would play our music throughout it.
That would be tough. That's a good ass idea, but we're not fucking rich. Yeah, we gotta get what's his name? Fuck. The dude who made JoJo's. God damn it. Him to animate it.
Rocky.
Yeah, dude, he could make me look swag and dripped out.
He'd drip y'all out. But to move on from that and get kind of more back into BP, and just kind of again between the many different songs, because BP1 very different from BP2, and BP3 is kind of a collection of both. However, between the three, what would you guys say your top 3 favorite songs?
We were just talking about this.
Top 3 across. I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Across all 3.
Yeah. Across all 3.
So
okay.
That's like one off.
I know
you can do one.
I know my number 1. This song is slept on as fuck off of BP2, Marksman. I'm pretty sure it has the lowest plays on the album, and it's like, in my opinion, the best song on the mixtape. I meant to say mixtape earlier. But nah, Marksman. Oh, fuck, this is hard.
It is hard.
This is hard.
There's so many good songs.
Fuck, dude, wait.
It can also be like the one you had the most fun.
The original Johnny Gat
is a banger.
Yeah.
That is a banger.
The original Johnny Gat, because we have Johnny Gats are on all the album. Well,
you'll see that return. That theme returns for BP3. Every single outro, BP1 and BP2 was Johnny Gat.
Shout out Johnny Gat.
And then Johnny Gat Part 2. The outro to BP3 is not Johnny Gat Part 3.
It's not Johnny Gat. I'm stupid.
If you follow him on Instagram, you've already saw it.
Yeah, I'm posting all sorts of teasers and shit.
If he already posted the trailer with the track list, it's Gat Out of Hell, which is the Johnny Gat standalone game.
And DLC basically
standalone.
Debatably DLC.
They definitely shit the bed on it.
It's underrated. It's underrated.
I think it's fun. It's
underrated.
It's just stupid fun, and that's what Saints Row is. You're just flying around.
It's like the one Postal game, Brain Damage. That game is slept on. That game is slept on. They're dropping a new DLC, I think.
All right, so you would say, you said Marksman, Johnny Gat, and then what from BP3?
I'll do one off each. So one off BP3. I gotta say, fuck. Oh my god, wait.
I'm just indecisive. Like
they're all really good songs.
Because I could pick like 2 off each.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Picking one is like so good.
I think my favorite off BP3 is Through the Blood. Through the Blood is a great song.
I was thinking Through the Blood, dude. Cause
Through the Blood or Paint the Streets Red.
For me, for BP1, I'm stuck between Halo Reach, the intro.
Oh yeah, Halo Reach,
and then
God
Johnny
damn.
Gat, the outro. Halo Reach is so
Dude, the
fucking
the sound effect you put in there, and we were geeking.
Yeah, I was
That,
geeked because
it was the plasma grenade. right?
I was like, I was like, Bloodlust has got home. Yeah, that boy was at the beach, and I cut the beat out. No,
It's
I didn't
like
cut
you
it out.
slowed it.
I slowed it down, and I was like, ugly little demon is like another alias of mine. It's like PSN name and shit. It has like a whole story behind it, I guess. But I remember saying it, I was like, ugly little demon shooting shit like Halo Reach.
Yeah.
And then as the beat was coming back in, I threw like a plasma nade from Halo Reach, like sound effect.
Dude,
It
it's
like blows up
iconic.
and the beat
It's
starts going
fucking
again.
iconic.
I love that part. And then the outro is just, it's so good.
Johnny Gat is great.
It's both, it's two of those. I can't choose between those two. And then for BP2 is so hard.
Yeah, there's all those songs are
Because
really
BP2,
good.
it's Ballista.
Ballista.
Ballista's the intro, and then Faded, and then Euphoria, and then Marksman, and then Johnny Gat Part 2.
Dude, yeah, that's
That
stacked.
project is stacked.
Yeah.
That
Those are
project,
all bangers,
they are all
bro.
so
I was
good.
gonna say, if I, not to interject, but like for since I'm asking, my personal ones would be
Oh shit, let's go.
Johnny Gat, Euphoria, and then I haven't heard BP3 yet, obviously, but well,
Euphoria was the single
dude.
that we dropped for
I was about to
BP2.
say.
Euphoria was so good, bro.
Fuck. I forgot to say this, but True Fiend.
True Fiend,
That I made a
classic,
part
yeah.
2 to that song, and both those songs performed really good.
Yeah, like, dude, it's hard to rank, especially for BP1. I'm always torn between Halo Reach and the outro,
Yeah.
and then for BP2, that's hard to pick because Ballista is just so smooth.
Ballista and Marksman, I think.
And Faded,
And Faded, yeah.
Faded is good. My favorite part is when I say she said REDPROMETHAZINE
Yeah,
and BLOODLVST.
that's iconic.
That part is so good, and you might see a hint of that same swag on a certain song with BP3. But and then Euphoria is very smooth as well, so funny, just like shit talking.
Yeah, the sample.
The sample, the Ice Cube sample, and then Marksman is very underrated. I think the same thing as him. It has the lowest streams, but it's one of the songs that just like shines the most in my opinion. And then the outro, I like the outro. Johnny Gat Part 2 for me is like the perfect bridge into BP3 that like we didn't even know yet.
Yeah.
Because with the way Johnny Gat ends, I remember it gets really slow. I'm like, REDPROMETHAZINE and BLOODLVST link up, it's a wrap. And then the beat is slow. It slowly fades out, but it's like so demonic sounding. Like it sounds so empty and hopeless. Like I think BP2, Johnny Gat Part 2 at the end of BP2, I feel like that is like the beginning of the end. Like the way that outro ended was us descending into hell. That's when we got
That's
to
the
hell.
start of
I was gonna say, what is
BP3.
that? That's the rising action. That's
Yes.
like right before the climax.
Because, like I said, REDPROMETHAZINE and BLOODLVST link up, it's a wrap, and then it cuts. Like I said, it's very hopeless and dark and empty and just like fog. Like it's just, it's very eerie. That's the best way to think. It's very eerie. It's unsettling when you hear it. It's like, it's very unsettling. It feels like you're-
I know. It has like them like
It's-
yeah,
yes, it,
it's
like,
like
feels
them
like-
synth sounds.
it
Yeah.
like it feels like your demise. And then for BP3, my favorite song, BP3, I would probably say Paint the Streets Red is good.
Yeah, that's
All the songs are good. Through the Blood is probably Through the Blood might be my favorite as well.
the writing on that is great.
It's our writing on this project
Yeah,
is just
all
very
of it,
in
yeah.
depth.
It's way more in depth than 1 and 2.
This project is very polished ignorance because like we said very early in the interview, the BP series has been just very ignorant and in your face is all that. BP3 is forgot what I said. It's like
it's basically like a continuation of that, but on a new level.
Yeah, it's
a
like
polished
shit's
ignorance.
mixed.
It's like
yeah.
polished ignorance. It's like we are being ignorant on some songs, but it is still very deep. And
Yeah, if you
we're,
li- I'm
we're telling
sorry.
us, no, you're good.
I was gonna say if you listen close enough, like you'll know what we're talking about.
We're
Yeah.
telling a story. That's the best way to put it. We're telling a story. It's more than just some fun, ignorant hype music. That
Yeah,
like,
I'm
we used to
not
put
rapping
out.
about like smoking weed the whole time,
Yeah,
like I do in all my other shit. It's still fire though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, to kind of round out this interview and kind of almost like an icebreaker, just kind of, simple questions since we were kind of hitting hard with a lot of those BP questions. Um, I'm just gonna ask, two kind of just off the rip, just, random questions. And the first one is going to be, you walk into a gas station. What is the first snack and the first drink that you grab?
Shit.
Yeah, you first.
I already know the first drink I'm grabbing. Tall Arizona in that aluminum can.
In the can.
99-cent
Yeah.
Arizona green tea.
Yeah, unless you're at Sheets, fucking $2.99 for a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Arizona.
some places be trying to sell them for like $1 or something. Fuck no. Arizona CEO even said himself, we don't even put our prices that high. It's the resellers that do it. I like walking into the gas station, the corner store. I see a nice, crisp, cold can of Arizona green tea in the cooler, 99 cents. Instant cop. I'm grabbing that.
That's how all like
Especially when they got
shit
that
should be cheaper.
two for like it's like two for $2, something like that.
And then, what's it called? A snack, dude.
Oh,
I couldn't even tell you. I eat a lot of snacks.
yeah, same.
I'm
bro.
indecisive. I
I
can't
like
even
like
answer that.
almost every
I'm like
snack.
boring. I can't even answer that. Because I don't want to like leave out something like I really like, and I'm like, dude, I should have said that. I grab whatever the hell I want. That's it.
Yeah.
Whatever I see.
Yeah, whatever you feel like at the moment.
Whatever I'm feeling. Whatever's like, because sometimes you want a savory snack or you want a sweet
Some
snack.
salty shit, yeah.
Yeah. So
Beef jerky.
It depends on what my taste buds are looking like.
Beef jerky be slept on,
Beef
bro.
jerky is
Even though I'd be having to like
expensive.
with my fucking teeth, bro.
Man, the airhead strips,
Oh
The
yeah,
rainbow
the
strips.
airhead bites.
Oh,
Yeah, those
classic,
are
bro.
good.
Peach rings.
peach rings. Hell yeah, going to cop some peach rings from Stovers or the Gummy Sharks.
Nah,
Dude, the gummy sharks.
nah. My drink, if they sell it, fucking cotton candy Faygo, bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
That cotton candy
Any
Faygo,
cream
Faygo.
soda, yes, bro.
That's another instant cop for me as well.
Or the Rocket Pop Faygo also. That
I've
shit,
never had the
it's
Rocket
good
Pop
as
Faygo,
it's good
bro.
as
I
fuck.
gotta try
It's
it.
hard, bro. They don't like sell that
That's what I'm
anywhere
saying.
here.
I know,
Do they
Faygo's
have it
not
at
there.
Rudders anymore?
No.
It's not there anymore?
I went to Rudders a couple weeks ago when I was home.
I haven't been at Rudders in a while.
Yeah, neither have I.
And yeah, they got rid of it.
Yeah, because in the one
like,
smoke
special
shop,
Faygo.
the one near the T-Mobile, they used to have Fagos in there, and
I know.
they don't sell them
Faygo
anymore.
fell off the earth. Like, I don't know why.
It's
Like,
good, so it's really sugary, but it's good
It's
soda.
It is good.
Yeah.
I used to pour up in my fucking Faygo.
Yeah,
all
I
the
think that's
time.
what we did, dude.
I
we
always
did
poured
that
up in a
shit.
Faygo, in a cream soda Faygo or a cotton candy Faygo. I always poured up. Sheets used to sell them, but now they turned into a Sheets brand. Faygo.
Sheets brand. Oh shit.
Not the same.
It's not the same at all. Fuck no.
Yeah, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, first snack. Fuck, that's a hard one.
I was gonna say, and it doesn't have to be a specific.
I was gonna say,
snack
you
if
can't-
just want to pick a category.
I was gonna say you just can't go wrong with like Doritos, bro.
Yeah.
Any flavor, any
You
flavor.
know, a pack of Kinder Buenos.
Yo.
What are those again?
They're like the little chocolate
yeah,
things. You
like
break them off.
triangles.
It's like little chocolate wafers with like the hazelnut spread in it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
They're good as hell.
But
No, the Choco Shrooms. Those are slept on
chocolate
too.
shrooms are great. Or the chocolate pandas.
Choco Shrooms, bro. Them shits are expensive. Well, not expensive, just a lot for fucking what it is.
Last question then would be, what is your favorite genre of movie, and if you can pick, or just like one of your favorite movies within that genre?
Okay, well, I'll go. I already have my answer.
Go ahead.
I don't know if this is considered horror, but I like horror / like surreal movies. I'm talking
more
like David
psychological?
Lynch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because
I
I'm
got
gonna
you,
say
yeah.
my favorite movie is Eraserhead.
Mhm.
That's such a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it.
Eraserhead
It's
is
the
a
weirdest
great
shit
movie.
you'll ever see.
Dude.
And his other movies are great. Rest in peace, David Lynch.
Facts. I'm like a huge like action guy, but then at the same time, like when I really look back, my favorite kind of movies are like the comedies, but like they have some serious undertones.
Yeah.
Like you got movies like Stand By Me, where it is funny. You laugh at it often. It's like it's very fun. They're funny, but then it gets serious. You know.
Wait, Stand By Me. That's
That's like the four kids that go to find
Oh,
a dead
that's
body.
Stephen King. Yeah, the body. Yeah.
Movies like Stand By Me, you know, you got shit like Friday. Friday is top tier, one of my favorite movies ever.
Yo,
'cause
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Like, these are like,
I love those kinds of
Boys in the Hood is more serious than anything. Friday was more like funny, but then shit went down. Shit was going down.
Yeah. Especially in the second movie.
But it was so good. I like mafia movies. Like,
Godfather.
I love Scarface.
Irishman.
And Irishman, Goodfellas, Casino.
Yeah, Casino.
There's so many good.
Like shit like that. I'd love. I'm like
Goodfellas.
I'm an older movie kind of guy. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna be
all
one of those people that's like,
eras.
oh, I'm an old soul. But I mean, I grew up with a dad
I feel the same
who
way.
watched great movies. Also, anything Quentin Tarantino.
Oh,
For real.
Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction.
Kill Bill 3 needs to happen. Come on.
Amazing. Shit like Shawshank Redemption. Like movies like that. Like those old movies. Something about them. They were just so different. And they were so good. I feel like a lot of stuff.
There's you could get away with saying and doing a lot more back then than you can now.
Yeah. And then
In movie, in everything.
I watch a whole lot of shit, but that's generally what I really like watching.
Have you ever seen Death Proof by Tarantino?
Yeah, Death Proof is
Dude,
a
I
great
love
movie.
Death
I've
Proof.
seen like every Tarantino.
Bro,
movie.
Kurt Russell's
you gotta be
like
sitting where I am.
he's like crashing out in his fucking car, just killing people.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie. But Ashton, did you see somebody actually recreated the fucking Death Proof car?
I was thinking
Like,
about
not
that.
obviously,
Like when I was
yeah.
watching it, I was like, it would be badass if someone like recreated that. Dude,
Dude,
I would do that shit. That would be badass. If I had the money, I would do that, bro. And then wreck into random people like he does.
So just to wrap this up, if there's anything that you two would like to add, anything you guys would like to promote, maybe coming after, or things to look out for.
Well, I know after BP3, I want to work on self-produced. I'll say tape for now. It might end up being an EP because I have a lot of beats that I got to finish up, but it's going to be a really different concept from anything I've ever made. So look for that.
I want to push out a project or something. I'm not sure though. I'm probably just gonna keep dropping singles for now, and then once I find out what I want a project to sound like, then that'll be done. But for now, I'm just focused on getting this project out and seeing how everybody enjoys it. Everybody coming back together for
Shit's almost done.
REDPROMETHAZINE and BLOODLVST. Like, you know, it's
Reunion.
the reunion, man, it's coming up.
No, I was gonna say I love how that's like the first thing I'm doing, like getting back into music.
Yeah, but for final messages, you know, I just want anybody that's watching this that has supported us since even before BP1, since he started making music or I started making music, or you found us through the BP series, like,
Or YRV, like everyone.
yeah, like any of our like little cliques that we've had, like. We just appreciate the support a lot, especially because since we care about the BP series so much, and we're glad that everybody else cares about it as much as we do. So that's all I can really say is just thank everybody for listening and for waiting. Thanks for being fucking patient.
Oh yeah, 2 years.
I mean, even though people are being patient but also impatient, like, you know, where's BP3? Like, BP3 is never coming out. Like, BP3 is never
That's
happening.
good though.
Dude, I remember when we were.
Everyone was saying that, dude.
GTA 6 is gonna come out before BP3.
Yeah, BP3 before GTA 6.
You know, you had my boy Ethan saying BP3's budget was lost to a pint. He said that we copped a pint with the BP3 budget.
And
That's why BP3 didn't come
OB,
out.
well, not OB, fucking Oxy, bro. He would be texting me about shit. Drop BP3.
Yeah, we've heard it for years since BP2. Like, yo, where's BP3? Y'all are never dropping it. I don't believe you. And then I'll be like, yo, BP3 coming out, like joking to be stop lying. Like, you're lying.
It's
But
like
yeah,
it's
I
like
think,
Cardi.
yeah.
It's like Cardi, bro.
Yeah, we just kept being like soon.
We were pulling a Cardi.
Yeah, we just kept saying soon. Don't believe when an artist tells you
Nah,
soon.
if we were pulling a Cardi, it would have been 2 more years
I was about to
before
say, yeah,
BP3 would have
Yeah, it
came
would have
out.
been 5 years after BP2. But no, it's coming, and thank you everybody for being
Yeah,
patient
thank you.
and supporting us for the entire time. And we're more than fucking hype to get it out. I mean, we've been ecstatic like the entire time.
We locked in and got this shit
We
done
locked
fast.
in like day one when we were like, we're getting this done. Like, we're working on it now. We can't stop thinking about it. We're re-listening to the first projects every day, just like anticipating it. Like, I don't think we've ever been more excited to work on anything in our life. So just appreciate the love and support, and we're more than excited to have it out for the world to hear.
For real.
Of course. And of course, thank you guys for coming on the show and, talking about everything. I can't wait to see, obviously, what BP3 is and sounds like, and the story that it tells, and what further projects come between, not just individually but together as, whatever it is in the future. Now, so we've reached the end of the episode, and something I'd like to start doing at the end of every episode is a mandatory blinker checkpoint.
Oh,
Now, if
Jesus
you've reached this point in the show, it is not necessary. However, if you're a bitch, you don't do it.
I'm not a bitch. Where's my fucking blinker? Nick blinker?
I ain't got pen on me.
You can hit, yep. Don't
Wait,
matter.
where did it?
Cheers.
Here, I'm leaving the frame, guys.
I'll rip my Nick for now.
All right, and stay tuned for an exclusive video that will be recorded sometime here soon, and will, like I said, be released individually soon, but only seen here first. Again, thank you for watching. Leave a like and comment if you feel so, and of course, thank you for watching.
REDPROMETHAZINE and BLOODLVST link up.
It's a wrap. Yeah.